Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Psychic Medium Raymond Guzman, and today I'm going to be doing psychic reading on Naya Rivera. She went missing, and if you don't know the story, she went on a boat with her son. They went into the river, is supposedly the story, and she never came back up. And they found the son, if I'm not mistaken, but they didn't find the mom. And they've done rescue searches, so they think that she is presumably dead at this point. But I'm going to see if there's any foul play or anything. I'm going to tap in using my clairvoyance, my claircognizance, and also tarot cards to see what comes up. And I'm also going to use a pendulum as well. So we're going to get into the reading. Alright guys, so let me just position this here so that you can see. I have my candle here. It's a white candle. I've already used the Palo Santo. Let me just make sure that this... Sorry. I don't position it well, the camera will fall. It's like it wants to fall. Okay. I think that's better. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to shuffle and see what comes up. Sorry about the camera and the focus. Hope everybody's doing well. This is so tragic. We're seeing so many people, so many souls leave the physical world. You know, the police are not finding her body, so they have ruled it to be maybe a drowning. I mean, I know that she's supposedly she didn't have her life jacket when she went into the water, but she doesn't seem like she is irresponsible. And there was also something that I saw on the news about a tweet. I don't know, she was a Glee actress, but the only thing that I know is that she had a son. She was in Glee, and this whole event that happened. But there was a tweet or something that a message that she had left the day before that's something along the lines that tomorrow is not promised. Almost like sometimes our souls know when things are going to happen before they do. So I'm going to pull some cards here. And again, when I read tarot, I don't read reversals, so I don't believe that spirit works in reverse. But again, that's just my thing. Got some cards that popped out here. I do feel like it's very possible that her soul is definitely not here anymore. I have to say that, but I don't see it being a drowning, although it could be staged like that later on. Okay, the first card that I got here is the Six of Pentacles, and it's about money. It's about balance as well, and like who you give your money to, right? I don't know if she had any financial worries. I don't know if Glee, I don't believe Glee is on TV anymore, but like I know she was an actress. I know that part. So I don't know if she was having some concerns about money. With the Six of Cups, for me, it represents almost like her inner child, and she was very dedicated to her child as well. So it's like through her child, she had a lot of her own inner child healing. I feel like she did go through something in childhood. I don't know if this was like verbal abuse or bullying in her younger years, but I get that. And so I feel like almost like what she makes me feel, her soul, because I feel her soul. It's almost like when you're like an ugly duckling, not that she was ugly at all, but when you're an ugly duckling, you know, and then you kind of blossom and grow. That's kind of the energy that I get here. I get the Chariot. So there was something about her always constantly moving. forward in her life, in her career. And the Two of Swords tells me that she had some kind of decision, right? That there was something almost like cross that she couldn't see with her physical eyes, but something wasn't right. I don't know if she was going through some kind of criticism, or there was something with a male that wasn't going well, someone that had their eyes on her, like a stalker. I'm not saying that a stalker did this, but again, I pick up on things, and I feel like there was somebody definitely watching Naya. I hope I'm saying her first name right, okay? The King of Cups, for me, tells me that there was a very important man in this whole equation, because we are talking about her possible, her disappearance and possible, you know, death, okay? So I feel like there's definitely something going on here. There's a connection between money, okay, and then two decisions that she had, like two different decisions. And I feel like, again, there was something going on in her mind, and she almost like she felt betrayed by some people. This could have been other people that she's worked with, or maybe feeling like that about the industry. I don't know. I feel like, you know, there's definitely that. And again, with this card here, with the Four of Pentacles, I kind of feel like she was very tight on her money, even though she had to spend and stuff. She was very tight on her money. There was big changes coming, regardless if she would have gone on that yacht or a boat. I keep calling it a yacht, boat, but y'all get what I'm saying. There was definitely something going on, some big change that was coming in her life. And again, I feel like this is around relationships. I don't know why I say that, but I feel like somebody was watching her. That's the kind of thing that I feel. I know, again, people are going to believe the news more than me. The Emperor, again, tells me that there was a man that was watching, someone that had his eye on her, but somebody that was very, when you look at the Emperor, it's somebody that's very stuck in his ways. He's someone that is very, very mature. I feel like it's not someone that's very young. It's someone maybe in his 40s. But I definitely feel it's like someone that, or maybe 30s or 40s. I don't know how Naya was, but someone that has a career, that has a foundation, someone that is trying to set roots down, someone that's very stubborn too, and very operating very out of the divine masculine. Sometimes the Emperor can also signify like this person is a male and maybe is very toxic, like the toxic masculinity. With the other cards that I have here, I feel like something was definitely bothering her. Then we got the Three of Wands. So she was focused a lot on her future. There was a lot of creativity, things that she wanted to accomplish. And then the Page of Cups tells me that, again, that there was some messages. I feel like there were some messages that were coming. I also feel like for some reason that there was some kind of affection that she had or someone had for her, but I feel like it was unrequited on her end. I don't know if she turned this person down or if she was even in a relationship. And again, with the Five of Cups, a lot of loss. I feel like she, when it came to love, her love life, I don't know what was going on. It's almost like the public wouldn't know or the public wouldn't see it, but there's a lot of that going on. I feel like she was looking for guidance with the Hierophant, okay? So she was looking for some kind of guidance. This could have been like from a parent. This could have been from, you know, a teacher. When I say teacher, like a spiritual, I don't know how open she was to spirituality, to psychics and stuff. But again, loneliness, I feel like she chose after maybe having her son. There's something about like pulling back from people, or after Glee as well, like pulling back and kind of being on your own, right? And then with the Nine of Wands, it's almost like it feels almost like, you know, someone that's very tired of going back and forth. But I keep seeing a male here in the picture. So look, can't make this up, death. So I'm going to use my pendulum at this point, and I'm going to ask Spirit. And for me, it's front and back for yes, and side to side for no. So I'm going to ask, is the actress Naya Rivera, is she dead or is she dead? Let me ask that. So I'm getting a yes. But again, I don't, when I do these readings, I don't want to be that person that says yes, you know, because I don't want people to lose hope. I could, you know, always be wrong. I'm not always, and no psychic is always 100%. And that's something that I want to say, you know, so I don't want people like later on to see this and be like, oh, well, he was wrong, blah, blah, blah. Psychic Medium Ray said, blah, blah, blah. I'm giving you the energy that I'm feeling, that I'm seeing again. Until we actually have like an official confirmation that she has passed, I don't want to say it, but I feel, again, with the death card and then this card here, betrayal, deceit, I feel like something was not right. Like this was kind of like premeditated. Somebody was watching her. I don't know how far away, if there was any other boats watching her, or if there was like a hidden place within that boat itself. But again, with the Three of Cups, there's like a third-party relationship here. I feel like some people would interpret this as celebrations, but I keep with the Death card and this card here, Seven of Swords, and then the Three of Cups and the Page of Swords. I feel like there was something lost in translation, things that were not requited. I do feel like there was a guy involved, and I know that sounds weird. I know that evidence may not show that, but I do feel like that there's foul play. I definitely feel like this is possibly, and I'm just saying it, it's very allegedly, you know, from spirit. This is not me confirming anything, that there was foul play and this is murder, okay? Page of Pentacles. That to me represents death. Again, just reiterated. Okay. The Four of Swords. And then the Ten of Wands. So this whole situation feels like somebody that, the male feels like, I don't know, like almost like, I get the impression that this is like, I want to say he could be white, or maybe like a light-skinned Latino, but it's somebody that was really obsessed with her. Someone that had like a sick obsession. I feel like there was possibly stalking going on, someone following her, and knowing all the details. I think that dock, that place that rented her the boat, whatever, they need to be investigated. Like they need to look into the cameras there, who else was there, and they need to be questioned, because I feel like there is definitely something going on. The owner or whoever was there and that rented that to her, somebody had to have been there, unless she was given the keys, or I don't know how that works at docks. I've never been on one. King of Pentacles. Again, money. Eight of Wands, and then the Six of Wands. A lot of communication going on, a lot of communication back and forth. I don't feel like she knew that this was going to happen, and her son wouldn't have known. I feel like this is all, again, premeditated and very calculated. The body, though, I don't know how many months it's going to take before they find it, or if it could be soon. I'm trying to tune in with my gifts. I'm trying to see, and you know, a part of me feels like they may not find her body, and then they may, you know, they may find her body, but I don't know. I feel like her body is not going to be found. That's so weird. I mean, that's just me. That's what I get. I know that a lot of people are listening to this video, and I don't want you to freak out, but I feel like her body was dragged. Like it was, if she was drowned, it was definitely somebody that drowned her, and I feel that that body has been moved. I don't feel like this was sharks or alligators or anything like that. I feel a male energy very strongly. I wonder if a lot of my psychic colleagues, because I haven't seen any other readings, I typically don't look at other YouTubers' videos until like I'm done with doing my readings, because I don't want anything to be influenced. So I don't know, but again, King of Wands. I keep seeing male, male, male written all over this. And it's not just the card. Look, the Devil card. Okay, so there was something dark about a relationship, or somebody had an obsession and they felt like they were in a relationship with her. and the Strength card and Temperance. So I feel like, again, I have to just be honest. I feel like there was definitely a male, and I feel like her body was taken. Like, they're not going to find her body is what Spirit is saying, but I don't know if they mean they're not going to find it now, like right now, they're not going to find it, or they'll find it later on, months later, somewhere else. But I feel like she's not alive. Like, I mean, I just feel like she's not alive. Again, we could all be shocked. I want to hold out and pray and say that I'm wrong and that she is alive out there. I don't want the family to lose hope, but the energy that I get here, honestly, guys, is that she has passed. Okay, I'm gonna ask my pendulum again, but I'm gonna ask this time if she is dead. Okay. Okay. In Jesus' name, I just want to know if Naya Rivera, the actress, is alive. Okay, as you see, it's side to side. So side to side for me is no, she's not alive. So I asked if she was dead, and it said yes, and I asked if she was alive, it said no. So I feel like, again, I kept hearing homicide for whatever reason that is. I don't know. I'm not in the legal stuff, so I don't know if, like, homicide means like somebody was involved and it was like murder. But I mean, I know a lot of people are going to laugh at this and be like, well, you should know, you worked cases like that. But I'm not into the law, like the legal shows and all that, so I don't know. But in my mind, I kept hearing homicide, homicide, homicide. So there's a lot of twists and turns to this case. I feel like she's definitely not alive. That's just the energy that I get. Again, I could be wrong. I do feel like there was foul play. This was not a drowning. Again, you know, this is just what Spirit gives me. Again, they may come out, and if they find her body, there definitely could be something where they say that she drowned, right? And it's going to be like that, because that is what is found, and that's what is seen. But I feel like there was foul play, guys. I honestly do. And I just feel like this is all about unrequited love, like a sick obsession that somebody had on her. Just a sick obsession. And if I get anything else, I'll share it on my Patreon group. So if you're not on Patreon, you can check that out. But I'm not saying that I'm going to get anything else. But if I do have any additional insights, I will definitely share them. And I may do a part 2 if I get anything else. But for right now, guys, the main thing is that I feel is like there was definitely foul play. I definitely feel it was only one other person that was involved in this. And I feel like she was being watched and they knew. And I don't know if the person, again, I feel something is wrong. I'm not accusing the people that rented the boat or anything. Something, Spirit keeps referring back to that business. I don't know if they've ever had any other cases like this on the lake from people that have rented the boat, or if this is a first time occasion, or if any of the staff members that rented this to her were new. But again, it would take some looking into. I feel like that would be good. I honestly also feel like now that this has happened, I don't know how big the lake is, but there definitely should be some kind of camera system set up across the lake, or probably like on the boats. I think that would be a good idea to install some kind of surveillance on the boats, you know, on the sides of the boats, so that way that the companies are held not responsible, but so that people can know, like when people drown, you know, or if there's anybody spotted, there should be cameras around the boats, right, on the outside. So maybe this is something that that they can look into. But I definitely feel like there needs to be more investigation. I feel like they're going to try to rule this as a drowning and close the case. I definitely feel like they need to look more into her life and the people that were around her. I also feel like if she, you know, had any issues in her love life going on, this is something that definitely needs to be looked at further, because again, I feel like there's definitely foul play. And again, I know that a lot of people may not agree with what I'm saying, that, you know, because when you think of water, you think of drownings, you think of an accident, you think sometimes that there could be sharks and stuff like that. But I don't feel like she was the type of person who didn't know how to swim. I don't think that she would risk taking her son out there or even going in a boat, you know, risking that. And I don't feel like, again, this is like shark related at all. So I just get foul play written all over this. And I'm toggling between homicide and murder, but I keep hearing homicide. So I don't know if this involves two people, but I feel like there was just one main person. And I don't, I see someone that is kind of like athletic. I feel like they are kind of muscular. But again, I'm kind of debating whether they are Latino or they are Caucasian. It could be one of those, but I do feel like there was definitely someone that was watching her or obsessed with her. So again, this is what I get, guys. I hope that, you know, we continue to pray for her family, pray for Naya to return home safely, pray that she's still alive, or that she has found peace, you know, regardless of what you believe. I believe that she is no longer here in the physical world by what I've confirmed through my gift, through my intuition, through the cards, and through the pendulum. But again, let me know in the comments what you think, what you believe. Please be respectful. Again, I'm just the messenger. I don't claim to know all the answers to everything. You know, it's just whatever, you know, God allows me to see, whatever spirit allows me to see. So I want to thank you. I want to wish everybody some big angel hugs. This is heavy, heavy energy. I'm going to go and sage, cleanse, and protect myself because, yeah, this is very heavy energy. But I feel like if she has passed, like I am right about it, I don't feel like she's crossed over, and I don't feel like her soul's at rest, because I feel her, when I tune in, I feel like almost like someone that is still very much here, stuck in between. And that's what I get. So something happened here. Something definitely happened. All right, guys. Blessings and love and light. Until next time. Bye.